guys, welcome back for another video. So I did mention this 2 videos ago, 2 days ago basically. Um, and currently on Steam, some of you already know that currently on Steam there is a Summerfest. A Summerfest event where there is some new games, new upcoming games, um, some games that we already know about. It's also it's also a good way to get your game known. Um, like some people can try them out and whatsoever. There you can share so that people have knowledge of your game. Anyway, so I did go through it, and there were 2 games that I actually liked. To be fair, there is more, but some of these are mm, some of these are like base build-ups, and I don't want to do that for my YouTube channel. Sure, there are other games as well that are adventure. I want to try those, but I'm also giving a chance for you guys. If you have your game currently on beta whatsoever, let me know and I will do a demo run. Um, if you wish for me to do a part 2 of a certain game like Pioneer, for example, Pioneer, few months ago there was a demo event on Steam and I played that from there. Um, it's still, I still love it, that game actually, and there are some new upgrades which I would love to restart that game and see how they optimize the game. I know they did update some AI, which I did mention in my video. There was another few things that they did. Yeah, so basically, I did follow along with their progress actually. Like I do get updates, notifications. So yeah, I still have the game actually. I still have the game actually installed on my laptop currently. Which it's easier for me to actually do a part 2. But I will not do a part 2. I will actually restart and do a part 1 and probably do a 5-part video. Yeah, a 5-part walkthrough video of that game. Basically enjoy it as much as I can, as much as I can, and as much as the game lets me to enjoy it, because obviously it is a demo, and I would assume there is a limitation to how far you can go in the game. I don't know. I didn't reach that part. Yeah. Anyway, so I saw this game, Under Canopies. Under Canopies, I've been actually following this game for about a month now. I apologize, I keep forgetting to silent my phone. Also, hopefully my mother is not being heard in the video because I can hear her from here. Anyway, yeah. So I've been following this game for a month, I think. Um, and I was going through the Summerfest and I actually saw this game again. And I thought, actually, this is a great time for me to test this game out, help the devs, and you know, I get to enjoy this game a little bit. It's a demo. I don't know how far you can go in this game. Um, but something that I loved about this game is basically it's kind of a survival game, but more adventure, and you're enjoying what the game has to offer. Basically, wildlife, scenery, but it is not. Sorry, you will not have enemies. I do not know, because I do know that there are some predators in this game. I do not know if they can attack you. That I have no idea on, and we will find out. So we'll see. Anyway, I've been speaking for a lot now. Yeah, I did check the settings audio. I adjusted these. I do not know if the music is copyrighted, so just for safety reasons, I turned it off. Yeah. So again, I will say this before I start the game. If you have a um, a uh, a game that you would like me to test, to do a video on, if you would like me to do a two-part video at least, or three-part video at least, let me know. There is also my Instagram link in the bio and the description. So you can message me there and I will reply there. Um, so yes. Um, so basically, if you would like me to test your game, let me know. I'll be happy to. Um, if I am required to have a key, just send that. Yeah. Anyway, um, so let's go with it, and we'll see what how this game starts and how far we can get in one video. Probably I will do this a 35-minute video. We'll see. Though. So let's go. Now, what do I need to do? So we need to gather some sticks and stones. We need to open our inventory and craft a stone axe and gather log with a stone axe. Okay. Um, okay, I think this shouldn't be flashing right now. That's okay. Not an issue. Fiber. Okay. So far, I actually love this. Um, the world is actually really beautiful. Maybe it's too light. I don't know if I can dim that down a bit. I am is the fastest. What if I go here? What happens? Shadow. Something is happening. So I'm going to play around a little bit with settings, just to know what this game can offer, because I feel like that can be edited. And let's see now. It's still a little bit light, but texture, I think it is better. It wasn't like this, right? And I will see the I will compare this through the while I'm editing this video, but yeah. Shadow distance. Fast. Should we do it like beautiful? I don't want to give a lot of burden to my laptop here. Maybe let's do that. Mouse sensitivity is actually beautiful. I will try to go like that first. I can go for 120 because my laptop does allow it. So let's try it actually for 120. Yeah, that's smooth. So basically I'm trying everything out and see the game as much as I can. Because again, I do not want to give burden to my laptop here. Okay, so something that I already am noticing, that some trees are fallen out. Maybe there should be like some logs on the ground, which would create that. Um, okay, we can get. There's also mushrooms. Yeah, I like the game already. It does have a lot, but again, I think some logs like these, some broken trees, can be placed on the ground, which would create that realistic something. Of course, like downhill, I would place it probably like, I don't know, like something like here or here or even in the sea actually. We can drink. Okay, there's already our first animal there. Okay. Just this part, there's a lot of resources here. Something I do not know, if whatever I'm collecting here and the trees I'm going to break, I do not know if they stay broken or the resources that I collected stays collected, so they don't respawn, basically. I don't know. It would make sense to have certain resources respawn, um, because obviously trees, they do have some branches that broke off through time. Yeah, I think that would make sense, but it's okay. Now we need a metal axe, right? No, stone axe. Oh yeah, because we cannot have metal. My bad. How do I? Okay, it's draggable. And now we can break a tree. I don't want to break that. Let's go, I don't know. Also, I don't know if these trees are static. That's like a dead tree. Let's actually go with that one. Yeah. All right. I thought that that dropped um some sticks, but it didn't. It's okay. Now we need a stone pickaxe and also build a furnace. A furnace, we will be needing what? Alright. So let's go for stone pickaxe first. The stamina does go a little bit, but it's okay, I don't mind it. I actually like that. Gives a little bit of a time. Yeah, that was cool actually. Okay, so I think we have everything. There is another ore here. I will collect this and then we go. And there's a chicken. So in the trailer of this game, I saw that you can have a chicken coop, but I don't know how that works. So that's gonna be a learning curve. I only got one piece of ore from this for some reason. Yeah, something that I love. Not all tree trunks a have mushrooms growing out of, so something that I love. Not all tree trunks are the same. I love that. Well done on that idea. Um, yeah. So let's go back home. We came from the silver direction, right? Yeah. I am collecting a little bit of stuff. Um, Basically, I also want to test out the inventory just to know how it works. Wait, what do I need to do? Cannot note. Because I pressed on the note. Okay, fair enough. Now, let's actually put it somewhere here for now. Now, we put the ore here. Do I place, I guess, these? Now, how do I close tab? Alright, iron ingot, use processed ingots to craft nails. Okay. Now, where are the nails? They are here. Okay, so... Okay, yes. So from one ingot you get 100. That is a little bit extreme. Okay, craft a building plan, start designing. Should we go down here? place our house down there. I think so, right? Having the scenery. Actually, what? I have an idea actually. What can we have? That's that. Okay, so we need planks. How do we get planks? From here? Yes. We have 20. So let's see. Okay, so there isn't. So the idea was to remove everything here, place the foundation here, go a little bit out, and if possible I can get some pillars and put a pillar, but we don't have that option here. So it's okay, I guess. Um, yeah, would have been better. It would have been nice to have some pillars, um, just to create that, um, that sort of balcony, basically. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go with this. Okay, so not everywhere we can place. Alright, how far? Just don't want it to restrict me. Okay, so if we have... I'm gonna place them in the same direction because I don't know if the planks will be... I would assume, yeah, I need planks. Back. And... Can I close? No. There's also another tool that we can get, which is the shovel. And we don't have that option. Alright. We will soon need to sleep. Let's collect you. Okay, these are to each other. So basically at the moment I'm just uh, harvesting dead trees. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try to leave good trees. So basically, I'm trying to make my house area more beautiful and not remove certain stuff like rocks. I would love to leave some, because I think they do create some scenery. So yeah. Okay. I think here it was better actually. No. I do not know we can if we can hunt. So I don't know. By the way, I didn't see this one. To you, who managed to cross the mountain? If you are reading this, you have reached this sanctuary. Years ago, my expedition discovered this valley. At first, we thought it would it was wild land. But we soon understood what it truly is, a refuge protected by immense rock walls, where nature knows no fear. That is why we left, to keep it safe. The fauna here does not flee. It is curious and gentle. You need no weapons, only patience. Your main mission is to document the life that blooms here and record its history without interfering. Okay, so we will not be hunting. Okay. Oh, I already saw something. Basically, it's my favorite um, kind of fish. Um, anyway, it is said that these lands shelter a great guardian, a giant axolotl, inhabiting an immense underground lake hidden beneath the forest. I never managed to find the entrance nor prove its existence. Perhaps you will succeed. I leave you my tools in this box so you may fulfill that objective. The camera to capture beauty without destroying it, the canteen, never forget fresh water, and the map I charted so long ago. The valley is now under your care, protected, with hope and ancient explorer. Alright, I love that. Um, how do I? Is that L or I? L. Okay, so we have the camera here. Great. We don't need that. The map can stay here for now. Chicken seeds, we don't need. There's that. Now, let's sleep. Why can't I place it inside? Okay, I cannot place it inside. Sad. You can only sleep at night. But I am tired. Okay. Well, at least he also left me something. A towel. What is this? I think that's a towel. How is it not black though, after all these years? As he said, I need to sleep. I cannot do nothing, by the way. Like, I cannot jump, I cannot run. I can only walk, which is very slow. Yeah. In the meantime, you know what I'm gonna do actually? Start filling up. Beautiful. Okay. So I did see the chicken coop here, but again, I do not know how to capture animals. So that's gonna be a learning curve. Um, Also, how do you create farming plots? We'll see. Can we still get up? Okay, I can still. Now I should be able to sleep. Day 2. Um, yeah, I think the energy doesn't go up. That cannot go up. That it doesn't match with the day. Um, yeah, I need a shovel. I know. Um, Now we need planks. Let me do them all. And open here. I don't get it. Oh, I can't still. Oh. So, at the moment, I have no idea what's my source of food here. And that's the one that... Alright, so you do get everything back. It's 15, 15, right? Yeah. You do get your resources back. That is good. Now, I cannot say nothing. Alright. And no, don't dismantle actually. Okay. Now, restores energy and restores energy, but can be cooked for better. Okay, so we can cook these. Let's actually cook those real quick. I'm trying to have an empty hand, but I cannot have an empty hand unless you put... Right, I cannot put those there, there. Where do I cook? Campfire, could be. Let's try that one out. Open. Sticks. It's not campfire. Stove. We need iron sheets. Amazing. How much do we need? We get 20. Let's do one for now, because I don't know. 20 was enough. It's a lot to learn, obviously. So we need a wooden bowl. We don't have all the necessaries. So how do you cook? Okay, I have no idea. This I can have. I don't mind, but up to that point. And it's not even showing here. Maybe I need to have it there. Okay. Good to know. Let me equip. Let me equipping. Okay. I mean, I know I don't have the correct mushroom type, but how do you cook these then? I don't know. Maybe. No? Six. Six. What's this? White mushroom. That's a new type of mushroom. We need food. And I don't want to eat raw mushrooms because I am afraid. Generally, wild mushrooms are very bad. Yellow. Put mushroom. I am so afraid right now. Let me have these. So down here would be food related stuff. I am so afraid right now because I have no idea how the food system currently works, and I don't want to get food poison on my first few days playing this game. So we have the correct mushroom now. So let's go, right? Yeah, we have 3. Should be enough for 3 plates since it required 1, I think. I forgot. Let's see how much it requires. If not enough, I'm going to eat nonetheless. So we'll see. Stove. It requires 4. That I can, okay. Let's look for one more. I cannot collect that. Great. Great. Man. I cannot run, I cannot jump, I cannot do nothing right now. So if we meet a bear, if I see a bear, I'm not approaching. That's the correct mushroom that we need, right? No. It is... Oh, it is. I'm so confused. So there are mushrooms that you cannot collect. But this one actually was... Yeah. I have a feeling I did see a few mushrooms that I didn't collect, and I know I didn't collect them for a reason. I thought they weren't the ones that I needed. I mistaken that one. Yeah. So let's cook mumbo. Again, we have 1 minute. So what can we do? Bushes? Should there be like blueberries or something? Some berries, basically. Yeah. I want to test out something actually. You can't get resources from this item. Alright. So basically you have to... This is the only log, I mean tree, that you can break. It's actually great having that. Shows that you can harvest from dead trees, but not good trees. Let me try. Yeah. Okay. This got automatically collected, and now I can eat, right? Right. Some water. Right. E. Now we did collect some of those, and we also need some nails. So that is 1, and these are the 4. Now what we need here is some stairs. Should we go like this? I want to create a porch, basically. But the fact that I don't have pillars, it sucks a bit. Right, we don't have pillars. Maybe there are somewhere. Yeah. So let's create another one here. And the wall foundation is going to be here. No, that's the wall. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Now we have that there. We need nails and planks. Do we have enough for a door at least? Wooden wall. Why do we need? Oh yeah. So nails. We have enough. Why? Okay. Okay, so that's only a porch. I mean porch. A porch. Stairs. Makes sense. We cannot have beds. How do I? Okay, it's from here. Okay, the water is a little bit too much. Uh-huh. Do I need to close this off completely, like literally completely, or I'm going crazy? Maybe that does something. I don't know. Okay. I have a feeling I need to close this off completely, but it doesn't say like it does say build with a wall with wooden wall, add a wooden door, and place a wooden floor. I did do all of that. It doesn't say you need to close this off. Actually, you know what I also noticed? You cannot have half walls for balcony. Like sort of railing system. I don't know. I'm gonna. Can you turn? Do I have to stay here? No, can you turn? Why? Does it have to be like that? Okay. Not you. You. I probably need to remove that part, but I wanted to test out something. Water I can have. Food, let's start walking. What was that? So wildlife is a little bit, yeah, there isn't much. There can be a lot, but there isn't much. Okay, so let's go. Honestly, I love the stuff that this game has, but there are some upgrades that this game can have overall. I wonder actually, does it let you? Yeah, I mean it does give you the warning, but it does let you. Actually, I'm gonna check something. Oh, okay. It does let you hit it, but it doesn't go down. All right, fair enough. Funny when you're playing a beta, you end up testing literally stuff that you know. Um, it would be funny if you let it lets you. Some people would hate that, but honestly, I wouldn't, because it would be funny. Maybe sure, not having them would be better, but yeah. Okay, so the space is 20, but these are 40. Okay, and these are 5. Okay, that's good to know. So no more. That we do need to collect some fibers. I feel like I'm about to see a new animal soon. There's another chicken. Where? I don't see you. There you are. Wait, I was here. Okay. No. I'm just gonna adventure a little bit further. Just to see. I really want to see um some more wildlife, not just chickens. Because so far we always saw chickens. not even birds, by the way. And I want to see that. Also, I'm getting ready to close this video because I've been recording for an hour. Um, I might do another video on this part. For this game, I might do a part 2. Probably I will not even put this video on the demo playlist. I don't know, we'll see. No. Wait, that's the one that I need actually. Okay. How many hours do we have? Okay. Not a lot. Actually, I want to check something because I keep forgetting about this one. Where am I? So I'm going into the north section. Wait, so that's north. Yeah. So I keep going here. Yeah, there should be that river. All right. There's a new animal. There is a new animal. Animale. What's that? A sheep. A bear. Alright. We need to get close and check my stamina. Because I'm gonna run if I see it. Oh, hello. Oh, it stopped. Shy. Okay. That's a warning. Okay. I want to attack you. Actually, I cannot. But do you attack? No, you run. Yay. What if I run after you? Do you turn? 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 Nope. And my mother just walked in into my room. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't attack. Man. Sorry, I don't want to, you know, but I'm trying to know if you actually attack. There is a this. I did see this in the trailer. I don't know where it is. What's up here? Is there a note? Is there a note? Something? Okay, it's fun when you actually start to find new stuff. I think there is. Okay, there is nothing outside. Inside? Nothing. 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 Another camera. Okay. Can we interact with this? Maybe it's an idea. If the devs see this video, this could be an idea to interact. Maybe we can have, I don't know, few past photos that the previous guy had. Or another note. I don't know, something would be nice. Uh, yeah, even the bear. I feel like the bear should be able to defend itself. There's a new type of tree there. That's great. All right. Okay, I love this. What's this? Nothing? Mounting? I feel like... Let me open this real quick, actually. Alright. So, I wish I can use my phone, my mouse. Anyway, um, so I feel like the watchtower is here for a reason, but it also can be a sign that it's on the other side, the cave. I feel like it's a hint of some sort. I'm also checking that part. Let me... Nah, I don't think so. Right? No. Imagine. Nah, it's not. Oh, there's a whole section of these guys. These trees. That's cool. They created moss going through the... That's cool. Let me... Okay. I know, I'm just testing my things out, okay? I'm not trying to hurt wildlife, in not any way. Uh, but testing things out is also important, especially for for the devs. If they do see these videos, um, seeing what we get to say, seeing what ideas we come up with, um, yeah. There's my house. No, that's not my house. That ain't my house. That's another house. Barn. Alright. There is nothing that I can loot here. Nothing here. Nothing, nothing. Yeah, also stuff like these, abandoned. Maybe we can have some looting. We have a watering can. Okay. We have some seeds. Amazing. So now I'm a bit confused on this part because I need to check. Marker flag. Place it anywhere you want to mark a location. I'm gonna craft one actually. I cannot craft. Let's have the water can. Let's craft one. Where is my marker flag? Oh wait, I pressed note again, didn't I? Because I can see it on the side here. Remove. Press T. T. Craft. That's what I meant to press. And here. So I think, yeah. Alright. Can we name these markers? Okay, we cannot. Okay, so I'm okay with that. Would be nice, but I'm okay with that. So whoever was here before us had a truck. Alright. There's another thing there. Let's drink. Bear discovered. The notifications, they also stay on the screen. They never leave. Which is a little bit ah it can be removed after some time. But here, can I close backpack? We have more inventory, alright. I like that. Thank you. There's nothing else. That's amazingly thank you. Um, yeah, at least we did find some forest. Isn't this all a forest anyway? At least we did find some stuff, some interesting stuff. Um, I have a feeling the cave system that was mentioned to us, that's gonna be a very challenging find. I don't think it's just placed anywhere in the map. I feel like it's placed somewhere where it is well hidden. I'm also checking these rock systems here because they are a little bit. They give you the. How do I say this? By the way, you have trees that are spawning through the rocks. But these rock systems like that, it gives you the feeling that there's something, and there might be. Actually, there might be. All right, there's nothing. Right, we can, we can, we can, we cannot. Right? Yeah, we cannot. Okay, and I'm stuck. Okay, I got stuck there for a second. Yay, we are tired. We cannot sleep. We cannot run. So walking it is. Unless I forgot, I lost my way. I may have. Actually, let's go in that direction real quick. Um, at least we did adventure half of this. So if we have our house here, I know that we made it up to this point. I know I can place a marker, but actually, should I? Just so that I know where I can continue off next time. Because if I do make a part 2, it's not gonna be like tomorrow or next week or week after. I don't know. And I'm not saying like I'm not gonna make it next week. I am saying that I have no idea when. Um, I might give some time for the next update because when I did download this, I believe 2 days ago, on that same day they did an upgrade. Um, I'm gonna put my foods here. We have another food here. Let me do another one because we don't have rocks. What did I do? All right. Uh-huh. We have also iron. Actually, put these three here. That's there. That stays there. That stays here. All right. I will just have to. Now, we don't need the watering can right now, so that can stay there. That can stay there. And that's that. So we know that we made it up to this point. And if we go here, we have the marker there. Alright. That's a really nice way to put it. I feel like it's somewhere like probably, I don't know, unless it's somewhere in the middle of the forest, which would make sense because the the rock formation here is the border. Um, is the border of the game, so I don't know. Also, here on the map is too empty. So again, I have no idea. I don't know if there are any. Man, the I have a feeling I'm gonna pass out. Am I getting cold? I need to place a marker at my base, by the way. Um, okay, I don't know. This is where we came from, I think. So at the moment, all we found is one letter. Um, okay, so this is where we came from. So all we need to do now is walk downstream with the water. I apologize. I have a feeling you're gonna pass out. Yeah, the bridge is there, so my building should be there. Um, I don't know what those are when we see. That's a new animal. That is that an otter? Oh no, it's a raccoon. For me, it's Dirty Mike right now, okay? Because of my favorite YouTuber, vlogger. So for me, that's Dirty Mike. Some of you that does see Roman Atwood, then you know what I'm talking about. But those that doesn't know who Roman Atwood is, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, he's my favorite vlogger since when I was a child, a kid, not a child. Um, basically, I grew up watching his videos, and yeah, I don't know where that went. But we have Dirty Mike, okay? I'm happy. And lately, Roman has been trying to get Dirty Mike back to his vlogs. I got it before him. I'm kidding. Yeah. There's that. Where's the bridge? Yeah. I have no idea. I have an I don't know if. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm literally out of everything right now. Does my player dive? I don't do the basic stuff. I don't know. Those and sleep. Let's see. So day 4. Probably I will stop in 10 more minutes because it's already 1 hour 20 minutes in the video, and at least the raw version, I don't know I'm going to remove through the edit because I have a feeling I'm gonna leave it very raw, the video. So we have a raccoon. I wish I can still take another picture because I still haven't discovered it for the game. So I don't know if that was a coincidence, but that raccoon came out at night. I don't know if it's a coincidence. Maybe it is something that they do come out in the night for this game, or I just got lucky and happened to see him at night. See it at night. I don't know. So we'll see. Now, this is where the area was empty, right? Yeah. So there is nothing. We need water. I didn't fill my bottle. Yeah, there is nothing here, right? Build a chicken coop near your home. Find chicken and toss seeds nearby. Put corn in the feeder so that the chicken gives you eggs. Okay. Should we do that before I close, or should I try to keep on finding this cave? I kinda really want the cave. Place a marker and continue on. So far I haven't seen any deers. I don't know if there will be. Most probably they will do. And if there are, I just got unlucky and I didn't see none. And if there is, it is planned, but it is yet not released. Wild horses could be amazing to see. Um, I don't know. Wild birds, of course, not just the sounds. I would like to see them. Um, yeah. Also, I would like to see. Okay, these I cannot press while I'm here. So watchtowers, I only found one. I only found one building, two, where we found the backpack and the barn, where it had multiple seeds, which I didn't collect. Um, but it's okay, I left a marker there. Yeah, while I'm here, actually. Okay. Now, let's go in this direction. I have a feeling I might find the cave. Now, it's either here or the cave is still yet to be structured. If so, then I'm looking for the entrance for nothing because it might be closed off for now until they structure it. I don't know. So there is a big opening on that side, But let's check here first. Maybe we can find new animals. There's another bear, which we will see if it can attack. That's the most part that I am really into it right now, because not into it, that I am really interested to know, because you know, if you go close to a bear, yes, it is afraid of you, but but its survival instinct is also to defend itself. Now I need to eat. By the way, I was planning to put this video at 12. I know I started very late this recording. Well, to be fair, I was planning to record it yesterday night after I edited the yesterday's video, just to have it ready and not worry about it, because I did want to, when I wake up, start editing. Sorry, start studying, but I still haven't. Yeah. Why this goes up? What's down here? There's nothing. Okay, there's nothing. There's this rock formation here. I will check it out now as well. Right? Yeah. I don't want to miss that part out though. But it would make sense to have an entrance here. There's the bear. You know, my right now I'm telling myself to listen to wildlife. Like, notice what wildlife is protecting. Because if the devs did have this idea to let wildlife, to let certain wildlife stuff guide us, then that would make very much sense. The bear being here, around these rocks. Of course, I will need to still look around. But also there is a path. Follow the path. Ah no. I feel like, I don't know. Let's follow the path and we'll see what we'll find. Maybe another building. There's something there. Could be nothing, but there are birch trees. Alright. I like that. Before we continue, I need to check that one out. Real quick. Okay, another 10 minutes has passed. This is gonna be a very long video. I'm literally at the border. So we'll see. Okay. Well, um, I found my way to heaven. I don't know if they have actually a Discord server, because I could like let them know certain stuff there. Um, I will for sure leave them a positive review on Steam, because honestly, foliage, um, the scenery, the work that's been put in this is really beautiful. Um, I don't know, but that was funny. I feel like each entry here is actually up to the border. There's another watch house, watchtower here. The path stays there. Ah, I need. Okay, 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 and okay. There's nothing up here. Alright. There's another path there. There are no animals, wildlife here. I love these rocks being placed here. What was that? Oh, there's a path down there. There's a path there. The only issue right now is the stamina, honestly. Why I'm stuck. What is this? Okay. It's a very large hitbox. Collision box. Oh, that's a very big log, actually. Let's check here real quick. Um, Probably I will adventure a little bit before I close this video. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Um, if we don't find the entrance, so be it. Um, but if we do, I will place a marker. I will not enter today. If this video then gets enough likes, I will do a whole another part 2 just to explore the cave. But so far, there's a bunny. There's a bunny. Bunny, come here, come here, come here, come here. That's so cute. Okay, I will wait. Ah, it even has sounds. That's cute. That's actually cute. Um, are there more? There's something there. Yeah, yeah, right. I need to check this big log. Can we enter? Real question. We can. That's cool. Yeah. Does it have? Oh, oh, okay. Uh, um, okay. You guys saw nothing, okay? I'm sorry. I did not expect that part. Honestly. So far, everything that I tested out, it worked. But that's the only thing that didn't. There's another border there. Alright, there is nothing here. I saw some trees. Yeah. So I feel like this is what they can upgrade, obviously. Um, it's a minor thing. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna dislike this game because of that. But something that it would be nice seeing upgraded, the trees not spawning in the rock formation. Most probably they're being spawned in the rock here, in the rock borders here, because the trees are randomly placed by seeds. I have a feeling, so it would make sense that that is why it's happening. I don't think the trees were placed manually. It would make sense. That's why. I mean, I'm a game dev. I'm a game developer myself, and I know certain reasons why things happen. So it's not a big deal. It's an easy fix. Of course, it is an easy fix, but it is also one of those things that it does take some time for you to figure out every possible. Alright, there is something here. Let's check out. Every possible. Sorry, not figure out. I love that there are certain things scattered around. I will check this out in a second. I want to check this out first. Um, so I love that there are certain things. Sorry, when you're trying to fix it, when you're trying to fix certain stuff, for example, like trees spawning in walls. Um, of course, for the game devs, they are walls, but for us, they are rock formations. Um, but for trees spawning in here, of course, I cannot jump up. Um, to figure out every possible that. This is why it is important that you have community help and community eyes. They are your eyes and ears most of the time. Certain issues that are fixed throughout the game, they are fixed before because of the players that play the game. Of course, saying that also brings in certain players that they will hate rather than trying to listen. You have this. It would be nice to seeing it fixed, but instead they will say, "Oh, it's buggy, it's that and that." Like, I'm a game dev. I know what it means seeing that. Um, I also have my own game coming up soon. And by soon probably like somewhere at the end of this year. And if I don't manage, probably it would be next year. So there's that. I saw something moving, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, so any of you gamers, if you can be nice through games, try to do so. Even if you find the most glitchy game, the most. If it's a new game, this is a beta game, okay? You don't hate on beta games. Um, but if this was, I don't know, a fully released game and it's been, I don't know, a year and a half with no upgrades trying to fix certain bugs, then okay, I get that. Because it's the dev's fault and that part. Like, it's been a year and a half. Like, can you fix certain bugs? Um, Not just release and don't care. So there's that. What I'm trying to say. There's a wall formation here. Did I already come here? I have a feeling I made a full circle. Unless this is another. Let's go up. I don't know. I may have seen this one already. The first one that we saw. Because I didn't place a. Yeah, I got stuck where. Why? Oh my god. Yeah, this is the same one. I think. Or not. I don't know. This might be the same one. Man. I'm gonna just jump down. Anyway, so we didn't find the cave and we made a full circle, so either the cave system is like somewhere in the middle of the map, or again, as I already said, they might still need to structure where the cave is going to be, or if they did, then they need to structure the entrance. Either that, or there's truly not, or um, the cave is not here. Or as I said, the cave is also somewhere in the middle, which would make sense because of that being border going with the wall formation, unless never mind. Um, um, I cannot jump. Uh-oh. Is there something that... Man, I cannot jump. Why did I come down here? Okay, so... Did I place a marker here? Just for the fun of it. No. One of the markers is where I got stuck, okay? There it is. Alright. um... Yeah, I don't think there's... I get stuck, right? Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna close the game here. And I think this brings me to the main or complete. Okay, it's a complete close. 1 second. All right, I'm back. So it's I left the game. Um, I don't know if it did save. I'm not going to test. I don't want to give any bad. I don't want to show any bad stuff if it doesn't. Anyway. So I love the game. The foliage, the scenery, the gameplay itself, it's smooth. Rarely I had some lagging, but rare. I think I only had it 2 times throughout. How many minutes? So at the moment I am at 1 hour 46 minutes throughout this raw recording. I don't know after the editing I will try to cut it out a bit. So yeah. So I love the game. I loved everything about it. There is still and understandable because it is beta. Um, there are still missing stuff, more animals, wildlife being the amount of wildlife you see is very little. I would love to see more of that. Um, sounds amazing. Um, Again, I don't know about the music because the background music is I don't know if it is copyrighted. If it is not, then no. Um, I hope my mother isn't being heard in the background. Okay. Because I can hear her speaking. So I will leave a positive review. 100% the devs does has earned that. In my point of view, I don't know about you guys, but the devs did earn a positive review if I can, which I will check right now actually. So no, I cannot leave a positive review. Okay, it's okay. But again, there are minor issues, like very minor issues. The trees they can spawn through the rocks. Um, as I already said, I would love to harvest broken down tree trunks. Would make sense to do so. Um, there are some also mushrooms that are unclaimable, and they are the same mushrooms that I can collect throughout the game. So there's that, and a few moments later you can again collect that mushroom or other same textured mushroom. Um, yeah, the inventory system I loved. I don't know if you can die in the game because I did try to leave my player. My player ended up with no energy. My player had was very cold at one point, and also my player was very hungry. Like the hunger meter was also at 0%. So I don't know if the player can die. I don't know. It would be also nice to have wild animals being able to defend themselves after warning, like the bear. That bear, it did give us the warning, and I love that. Like it's not a normal game where you approach a wildlife, it warns you, and it starts attacking. No, Because normally some games, at least that I know of, and I won't speak of which games these are, they start attacking immediately or just run immediately. There's no warning between. This is a unique concept. I loved it. It's a unique concept. The bear stopped, stood his ground, um, stamped his leg. You can hear it. Did make this sound for you as a player for you um, that you're approaching. So be warned. But sadly, it runs away. Um, Maybe it would be amazing to for the bear to defend itself. Of course, I wouldn't make it to still run um, the same level as the player can, or if you do, the player can use the water to its advantage. I don't know, but these are certain things that it would be nice to see, because the player was warned, and I I tried to test my limits. I even run after the bear for a certain amount of seconds. So yeah, the bear still did not turn around and attack. Um, yeah, but I do recommend this game. Maybe it is too early for some players. This is why I played the demo. If you would love to see more of this, I will play it again, but I will wait for a few more upgrades at least. I want to see new stuff added to the game. Probably the plow is still haven't done in the game, or if it is done, there might be a structure, a building where I can claim it, um, so that I can create my farm fields. There's also the shovel. I have no idea where that is. Um, there are certain things that it would be nice to see. Buildings, the buildings that we saw. I love the idea that that you can claim a backpack. So that was a very nice thing. But I would love to see more of that. Interactable stuff with old buildings. Yeah. Um, what I didn't test out though, the because when we went near the farm where there was a bunch of seeds, there were like some farmable pots. I didn't try to one place a seed there. I don't know if it does let me. And two, I didn't try to take a picture. Maybe that's the way I can get a blueprint of it. It would be that. Also, if the shovel was there, maybe I missed it. Maybe I went through it and you guys can see it in the video, but I didn't see it. Um, there is a possibility of everything. Okay, so yeah. Um, Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Um, yeah, if you guys want to see more of these videos, again, let me know down in the comment section. If this video gets, I don't know, a good amount of likes, I won't say how many. That's up to me. Um, but it would be nice to have a good amount of likes on this game. Also, if you guys can and support the game devs by playing out their game. I may have missed some stuff that you guys can find yourselves. Do so. If you are a game dev, if you are one of the game devs that did work on this game, I'm glad of playing your game. It's an amazing game, and I do not regret it. Like, it's a very beautiful game. It has it has very big potential. Um, BRB. Um, uh, yeah, and hope you guys did enjoy this video. I still have another demo that I will play. We'll see. Um, I will not promise for a part 2. I might do if one I get enough likes from you guys. If you guys do, let me know in the comments section. I will do so. But for now, this is just a demo, and that's it. Um, just a part one demo. Okay. When it is fully released, this game, I will probably get the game. Probably. I will yet to see. Depends of it. Obviously, the timeline when it is fully released. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it as well. Yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up. Um, if you would like to see more of these videos, or similar videos, or um, games that I normally play on PlayStation or even Steam games. I I also have High on Life, sorry. I believe that's the name. High on Life that I would love to play. I will not play it this year though. I did purchase it, um, but I will not play it yet because after Rage, I'm going to start working on Red Dead Redemption 1. I did purchase it a few months ago, Red Dead Redemption 1. Red Dead Redemption 2, I will not be playing it this year, mainly because I want to mix up some games. And also, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a very, very, very long game. Also, it has a lot of side quests, which I would love to explore as much as I can with you guys. So, most probably for that game, Red Dead Redemption 2, when I come to it, probably next year, when I come to it, I will probably have my videos around the 2 hour gap. Probably. Yeah. I would love to explore and show the most that I can. The only sad part for that part is that I hate how the trophy systems are done. Basically, to get the platinum, you need to have trophy systems in single player game, in the single player version, and also in the online version, like GTA 5. GTA 5 is done like that. Sadly, I never got inspired to try and get the platinum because it's a bit unfair that you need to have all the trophies in the online section part. Um, especially now, because if you are new to GTA, um, trying to find the best crew members um, for the Danka heist, I believe it was named out. Then there is the insurgents, and then there is also the prison break. And anyway, basically the first heist, it would be a nightmare, um, because not a lot of people will play those heists. Yeah, and also a lot of people, if they do join you, they will only join you in the final heist, sadly, and they are people. Some people are too demanding. Um, so yeah, sadly that's that. Um, anyway, so I will see you guys probably later for the Rage 2 video. I'm going to edit this video very quick because it's already 1:30 and I have food ready. Um, so probably this video is going up around 3-ish. And I still haven't started to study. So there's that. So I will see you guys in the Rage 2 video. I might skip tomorrow. We'll see. Because I also need to study and take my my reset a little bit serious because I do want to pass in my reset. I did fail this subject and now I have a reset which I want to pass. So we'll see. Um, yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I said it. I will always say it. Um, yeah. So I will see you guys later. Peace out. Stay wild. Bye bye.